Hey, what's up? It's Mast here at YuGiOh. So today I got a little bit of a different video coming at you. I have a market watch. So my market watches are going to be a little bit different than the ones I'm sure you guys are used to. Three mains, V, Robbie, and MCO 40. And I can't remember who my third favorite is, but V, I forget, it's like VCTRF or something. That dude, he's pretty crazy. Like his videos. I like Robbie's MCO 40's, pretty good content. So we're gonna do something that's somewhat similar, but a lot different. So I'm a little bit late to the party. Shaddolls have got a structure deck announced, and I picked up the Shaddoll support literally the day it got announced. So this is gonna kind of be like an intro to the YuGiOh market, and just kind of staying ahead of prices and like price gouging and like the difference between a seller's market and a buyer's market. So think of each deck as its own market. Right now, Shaddolls have entered what's called a seller's market, because the seller is going to be the one benefiting from the cards. So think of it like a stock market. So right now, Shaddolls are in. The supply and the demand have shifted, and Shaddolls are really in demand at the moment because of the new structure deck coming out. So this card went from about, I think it was about maybe $20 first ed alti, and it shot up to, I think it reached 65 on TCG Player for the lowest price of a first ed near mint the day that the Shaddoll structure deck was announced. However, it's kind of flattened out to 40, so it's still, there's still a lot of money in it if you plan on selling those. And another thing, kind of to help keep you guys from getting stuck in overpaying for your cards. So what I would suggest, if you are interested in selling or buying, in the morning you should check YuGiOh organization or YuGiOh Reddit to see if there's any news. If there's news of something coming out or anything, you can take advantage of it early. Like I was able to buy all these before price gouging became a thing. So, and always too, if you're trying to make money, or if you want to bling your deck out, always buy max rarity, because those cards are going to be worth the most money. Except for the instance like Shaddoll Fusion, the max rarity is an ultra rare, but I think the super rare from, what's the new challenger, it's a little bit more pricey than this copy, but it's kind of besides the point. I feel like certain cards don't really matter, like Shaddoll Fusion. I'd rather have a secret rare than the super, to be honest. But I think the super is a little bit more expensive. Like if this is a $2 card, that might be a $3 card, so it's not really that big of a deal. I also have a theory that the rest of the Shaddoll Fusions are going to be reprinted in Fist of the Gadgets or some upcoming product. Construct got reprinted in Dual Power. Shek hasn't been reprinted. Anatolis hasn't been. I'm probably butchered the name. Yeah, we're gonna go with Anatolis. Anoutilis, maybe, I don't know. I was never a Shaddoll player when they were big, so I really don't know how to pronounce that name. Anyway, if you pick these up now, you're gonna be getting a little bit of a price gouge, so I would recommend trying to stay ahead of prices. We're gonna talk about these in a minute. We're gonna talk about Gladiator Beast real quick. So, again, with the staying ahead, and I might be a little bit late to the whole market watch party with these guys, because I feel like their 5 seconds of fame has come and went. The only thing here that is still worth value or still going for pretty pricey is Heraclinos. Heraclinos right now is the only Glad Beast. I think it's about 45, but I was able to pick up 5 copies at 25 a piece, and I'm now trying to sell 2 to 3 copies off to make back the money. So if you're smart and you like a deck, invest in it before support. comes out for, because I mean every deck is bound to get supported at some point. So if you really believe in the deck, if you like it, like I copped all these maybe about a year or two ago. I just slowly started buying all the Gladiator Beast cards so I wouldn't get price gouged, because I knew at some point they're going to get support. Every deck at some point will get support. So Naroki's is not really even worth that much right now, so if you had him, you're good. Tamer Editor, I'm surprised this card hasn't gone up in value. It's like the heart and soul of the deck. These two. So if you're paying attention to price trends when the new Gladiator Beast stuff got announced, this card shot up to $13. So what you can do to avoid that is don't buy during hype prices. So it's kind of like the same deal as like a pre-sale. If something gets announced, don't buy into it right away. Wait. You don't want to wait too long, because if you wait too long and the support comes out, like when the Gladiator Beast stuff comes out, these are going to shoot back up in price. Okay? You want to make sure that you get your support either before or after the announcement, but wait a little bit, because I believe this guy was $13.99 on the lowest on TCG Player about a week or two ago. Now it's about $5. Same with Bestiari. Last time I checked, I think it's about $5 or $6 card. Shot up to about 12, maybe 13. So you can avoid that. Gladiator Proving Ground was about a $2 card. I remember seeing copies on eBay for about $2.30, maybe $2.50. Now this is a $10 card. War Chariot. This is the only card that I think I got price gouged on. I couldn't find any first ed copies on TCG Player from any reputable sellers or eBay. I ended up buying 2 for $15, so it really isn't that bad, because I think the lowest price first ed's like $10, so I didn't really get price gouged that bad, but I fell victim to the hype price. So just trying to help you guys out. Like my advice, if you're like new to Yu-Gi-Oh, or if you're new to like trying to learn market trends, buy your supports before shit gets big. If you like a deck, you believe in a deck, invest in it, because eventually it's going to get support. So first thing we're going to talk about, possible ban list hits. I think Thunder Dragon Colossus is going to be in the clear, so I don't think he's going to get hit. Some people think he's going to get hit. I don't. But I wouldn't recommend investing in him right now, just in case. Just in case. Or if, say, something happens and he does get hit, it's going to drive the price down. So you might want to wait. So wait and see. If he survives the ban list and doesn't get hit by the ban hammer, I would say go ahead and invest in him. But if he does get hit, I would definitely still say invest in him, because it's going to lower the price, and he'll eventually come back to 3 if he does get hit. Now, I think if anything, they'll just bump him down to 2. I don't think they'll limit him or ban Colossus, because I mean, he's really not that broken, but that's what the word is right now. I really don't want to see Konami kill this deck already. Sky Strikers have been out for like almost a year and a half, and maybe I think Kagari got hit and Hornet Drones got hit to 1. Please, dear God, if Konami does anything with this deck, just put him to 2 or at least 1. Do not ban Gazelle. You ban Gazelle, you're killing the deck. And that's going to affect this card, Sign Up Mining. I would suggest waiting to buy these if you plan on it, because if something happens to Gazelle, 2 things are going to happen. One of 2 things, sorry. This card is either going to skyrocket in price if Gazelle goes down to, say, 1 or 2, because you're going to need ways to get him to your hand. This is it. Or if Gazelle gets banned or set to 1, and a lot of people just don't find the deck worth it, this is going to fall in price, and it's going to really probably just fall out of being a meta card. So try to keep yourselves ahead of that. I wouldn't suggest investing in these until after a ban list drops, but I would also suggest just scooping up a couple of these now in case. It's kind of like lose-lose or win-win either way. So, and another random tidbit. So I bought this card for think 30, maybe 35. I'm a max ready dude. I love my max readies. So I picked this card up for about 35, maybe 30 bucks. It's now going for, I think, 65, 70, and I have no idea why. So that's why I suggest always pick up something. If you see a good price, pick it up. If you like a deck, pick it up. Don't wait, because sometimes that happens. Cards will just shoot up for no reason. Like I know the ulti-rare Elemental Hero Wild Wingman, for some reason it's like $100. It was maybe $11 a year ago. $11. Now it's $111. I don't know why. But I would suggest always, if you like a deck, if you like cards, pick them up. It's not going to hurt you. It might hurt your wallet a little bit, but then you're able to have like a decent collection and you're not getting price gouged. And when the prices rise, if you're a seller, that's perfect time to sell. Perfect time to sell is when things get announced, because you are able to sell them for a little bit more. And I suggest you buyers who don't want to get price gouged, get your stuff early or wait and get your stuff kind of like once prices have calmed down. So that's it for today's Market Watch. I am going to have 2 more videos coming at you guys today, so stay tuned. Masked Hero, YuGiOh out.